Okay, awesome. Welcome back, guys. Happy Earth Day. Film is based on known behaviors. Blah blah blah. We're gonna be playing a game called Bear Island, and this is on the Oculus Rift. So welcome to Lokean Gaming. Loki is welcome to be here, but he may not be here. Just so we know, you can see the bears. So this is all about bears, and you know how documentaries go.
Welcome to Bear Island off the west coast of Canada. This place is part of what's called the Great Bear Rainforest, a rich and vibrant home to some beautiful creatures. To meet the bears that live here, you gotta head upriver. But if you want, you can hang tight on the coastline and try a little whale watching first.
Okay, let's try some whale watching. They kind of lead you a little bit, but that's okay.
Many folks reckon this is one of the very best places to see humpback whales.
You see the whales out there?
Waters around the island mean they come right to the shoreline. They work as a team, trapping great big shoals of herring against the coastal shelf, driving them up to the surface, and then they swallow the whole lot.
So you can see the whales.
All right. I guess it's time to go meet some bears, hmm?
Yep, I would think so. There you go.
This young girl is known as Swift. And like all black bears at this time of year, she's got one thing on her mind: to catch herself some fish.
She's beautiful.
She needs to fatten up, ready for the cold winter ahead.
She's
But
big.
this year, very few salmon have returned to spawn. To make things trickier for Swift, there's a local pack of wolves that lurk in the shadows, and they'll be getting hungry too. So much so, they could start hunting bears. It's a dangerous time for our Swift. Of course, she's not the only bear here. This is Brutus, an old belligerent bear who controls the best fishing spot on the island, the rapids. When salmon swim through these parts, they struggle against the current, making them easy to catch. And old Brutus is a bully, fighting off any bear that comes near the rapids. Swift has got to find herself some salmon, that's for sure. But she can't stay here, not with old Brutus around. So which way should she go? Downstream or upstream?
Okay, so we can go either way. Let's try taking her maybe upstream or downstream. Let's try downstream. I think they will lead us all around.
It's still early in the salmon season, so the lower reaches of the river have more fish than elsewhere. They tend to gather in deep pools like this one, resting as they migrate upstream. And they're just too tempting for Swift. The salmon can slip away real easy in the deep water. She needs to find a nice shallow spot where she can pin him against the riverbed. Thankfully, Bear Island's covered in huckleberry bushes like this one, so Swift can snack on the fruit while she keeps searching for that perfect fishing spot.
Oh, she's pretty. I love her voice, though. They make.
Now this is a whole lot better. The water's nice and shallow, making it real easy to catch salmon.
Look how close she's coming.
But unknown to Swift, there are other bears here too. A mother and her young cub fish along this stretch of the river. This isn't such a good thing. Mother bears can be extremely territorial, because they gotta find food for themselves and their cub. While the youngster keeps safe up a tree, Mom's free to go fishing. Our Swift is so transfixed on the salmon, she has no idea the other bears are here. And as she blunders downriver, the protective mother bear is ready to teach her some manners. Swift can't stay here, and old Brutus still controls the rapids. She's running out of options. To make things worse, the wolves sound like they're closer than ever before. And there's a storm approaching.
Isn't this beautiful?
As much as 3 meters of rain can fall here each year. But there is some hope. All the rain causes the river to swell, making it easier for the salmon to push on upriver. It's time for Swift to try another part of the river. Which way should she go? Upstream or downstream? It's your choice.
So they've linked us back up, so let's go upstream with her.
The salmon have just started to reach the upper parts of the river. If Swift can just pin one against the riverbed... No! Every time she misses, she wastes energy and gets weaker.
Hello.
The wolf pack can spot any vulnerability.
Hello, sweetheart.
And they're now
Hi.
far too close.
Hello.
Swift needs to hide. Under the cover of darkness, a harrowing sound bleeds across the island. The wolves are on the hunt, and they've cornered a bear.
Well, that was the end of that bear. But that is nature. It's not the wolves being
young
bad.
Swift escaped the wolf pack. She seems a bit shaken, but at least she's alive. But what about Brutus? Brutus is nowhere in sight, and that leaves the rapids empty. And all that rain has finally let the salmon migrate upstream in big numbers. It's a golden opportunity for Swift to move in and take control of the best fishing spot on the island. The rapids are hers. She can now get ready for winter and catch salmon until her belly is full.
Oh, good for her. Yeah, we thought you might like to see this. It's a short film, but it's pretty nice. And it's nice seeing the bears make it. I could do without the talking fish. Loki says so could he. He's happy about the part about the salmon being eaten. Sorry, Loki. But yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is a Loki fishing company, and they specialize in salmon. Nom, nom, nom. He doesn't think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. He says you would. And there's a legend that the salmon used to be very fat all the way around. But when Thor grabbed Loki as a salmon, they got that short part of the tail. He said, shut up about legends. But yeah, so we have our bear. And we now have an animation of the same exact salmon jumping up and down. But, it wasn't too bad. So we hope you enjoyed that. And, he was pretty quiet because he was just watching. They did do one for cats, which is totally different. Film based on behavior known animals and it's fictional. Of course it is. Anyhow, if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. We wanted to do something for you for Earth Day so that you could see the bear and you could see, you know, everything else, these rapids. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.